Why they wanna fuck with me?
What's poppin'? It's your boy Chino Roy, N Pt2. How y'all feeling? What's good? Hey, it's that time. For every lesson, every blessing, it's time for the check. And I'm here with, what's your name?
Sir? Man. Damn, man. Did you just do that off the top? You got that memory?
Yeah, just like that.
That's
just
funny
like
as
that.
hell.
Yes, sir, just like that. I'm here with, what's your name, sir?
Yeah, man, it's Lowe. Most people know me by Lowe, but S&Q, as most people know me in music, S&Q.
Hey, man, I appreciate you popping out. I know, unfortunate events. We had one already worked up.
Yeah, man,
But your boy fumbled the bag.
Yeah,
That's my fault.
That was the craziest
fault.
shit I ever experienced.
Hey.
I couldn't believe you did that shit.
I know. I fucked up. It's your show now. I'm
right,
leaving now.
Right, no, for real, thanks. That's crazy.
But how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Everything's been good. I can't complain. What about you?
Man, just getting off work, man. 9 to 5, right into the career, just like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
You know, it's hard work owning buildings like this.
Yeah, man. I can't believe you got this. Yeah, you got it for a low time.
I had an upgrade from last
Straight
time.
up.
But everything else been good for you? Family, everything good?
Yeah, man. I mean, let's see. I mean, for the most part, kids is good. I mean, I don't know if you know. We talked about it recently, but I recently had a passing with my youngest son.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that,
yeah,
man.
I appreciate it. But outside of that, man, it's just been, you know, every other day it's just been, you know, an ebb and flow. You know, you have your ups and downs, you know. But outside of that, man, it's just moving along, you know.
Right.
Just moving along.
Yeah, like, what would you say is like a normal day, like that one goes through? Because I can't even fathom what that would even be like. You know, like, is it like more difficult to even find like ways to move forward with it, or?
Yeah, I think.
Like what? Here, matter of fact, let me word it better. I'm sorry. What's a better suggestion that you give to people that have lost like a loved one like that?
Man, it really isn't no suggestion I can really give. It's kind of Serena's friend, one of her friend's moms said it's a club no one wants to be in, you know. So it's not anything that I can say to anyone because I don't know what to say. It still feels surreal, you know.
Right.
What every day does feel like, though, you know, you have your days where you might feel like it's surreal, you know, like it's not real, almost like you're in a virtual reality, you know. And then another day it might feel like just a weight on you, you know. It's been days where I might not even got out of bed. You
Really?
know? It's been days where I'm just really getting things done, moving through the day, you know.
That's understandable, man.
Yeah, and it's tough when you know, when you're working to do, you know, I work as an insurance agent, you know, while I'm in a non-compete with another thing within logistics, you know, and building from that, you know, which is I work on just commissions, you know, so
Right.
just doing that and then dealing with, you know, grieving loss of a child, you know, is really tough. And then, you know, I had a recent, for one of my friends passed too, you know, Breed. Rest in peace,
man.
Breed, you know, R and Breed. So those are things that, you know, I've been dealing with. You can't give no advice for anything like that. It's just something you just go through.
Because those are two huge things. I don't want to shy away from like the feeling of that. I wanted to dissect both, if you don't mind. Like,
Yeah, that's
like
cool.
How did because I don't even know. Because I just learned about your son. How did that even happen? Like,
Yeah, man. It's just like, you know, you wake up one day, you go out. At the time, I was working at Amazon, you know, and you know, you go to work Saturday. You go to work, get home. You know, I leave to go, you know, make a run, and then come back, sit. He was going to bed. He was up the whole time, and then his mom left to the gas station. I sat. He was in the back going to sleep, you know, and then I left. I get a call, you know, he's not breathing, you know, and I'm just like,
that's crazy.
rushing
bro.
there, you know, like, man, hoping this ain't a real thing.
That's
like,
crazy,
there's no
bro.
way that this is real, you know.
Right.
So, like, I'm thinking, like, when you get there, like, they're gonna be like, oh, we got, you know, it's all good, you know, and then I run up there, you know, the ambulance and stuff is there, and you know, they trying to resuscitate him and whatnot, bro, and you know, I'm just trying to hold him. I hold his hand, you know, trying to, you know, see if I, but no, it's just, you know, that's just kind of how it happened. You know, I really don't know. You know, they say SIDS or, you know, I don't know, suffocation, SIDS or something, but
That's crazy.
Honestly, man, it's not really anything I'm looking for. It's just like it happened. It really don't matter what they tell me it happened. How you just kind of like one of those things that it just happened. It really don't matter how.
Yeah.
So.
One of those like very like unfortunate life events. Like nobody.
Yeah, it really.
Explain.
Yeah, I mean, most people probably would want closure. I mean, that's probably something I probably would want, later on in my life. But at the time, I mean, in this current time, it's just.
You're probably still living through shock right now, huh?
Yeah, I'm probably still in shock. It's just one of those things where it's like, man, I'm gonna pick and choose what I can handle.
Right.
So I'm not gonna, try to take on more. Weight of pain that I don't need to necessarily take on.
Right. And my condolences for that too, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
From one father to the other, I see how you are with your other son, and definitely a good father out here. And like I would hate that would happen to you, to anybody out here.
Yeah, man. It's I actually got two. Yeah, August and Aries. So I still got two. But even though my son passed, I think even in that I got the biggest. Gift anyone probably could give me, because since then, I've been more aware and I've been more aware and able to see things, and just able to handle things that I would struggle with when I was dealing, when I had all the boys, and when I had resigned from my other, career to, be a dad. It was things that I would try to do and try to figure out, I wasn't able to. But then when he passed, it was just like. Man, I get it now,
Right.
It's kind of hard to explain, but, and then since then, I've been looking for, working on my faith with God and, seeking His word and whatnot.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, man, it's a work in progress. I'm not going to say I'm a full.
Right, like you're healed, everything's cool now.
Yeah, or just all knowing, like better. It's just like, it's the thing that I had to realize that I was so focused on, wanting to build a life that, protect my boys, and then it was just like, this happened, and then it showed you how much you really don't have control.
Right.
So, yeah.
I definitely feel that. Like I've said it many times, especially like with the loss of my mom, like when I was young. Like it's like I know like this is the reverse of like the parent actually losing the kid, but I know like I was there. I didn't hold my mom when all that stuff was happening, but like just waking up. I've like remember everything. I remember how everything was. I remember the whole setting and everything. So I definitely can feel in a way like what you had to go through. But I know we were talking about Breed. Like, did a similar circumstance happen with that?
I have
like,
no clue. I have no clue how.
From the last time, like you said, like everything was just crazy. It almost seemed like a movie with that one. Like,
yeah, man. I literally, bro. I woke up one day and TZ had texted. I took a nap. TZ had texted me. It was like. Yo, what happened with Bree? And I'm like, what? So I'm
he's
like,
fine.
I'm like, what are you talking? No, but I'm like, I just woke up, bro. So it's just like, I'm like,
Right.
So I go on Facebook and stuff, and everyone, the posts start rolling in and whatnot, and I'm just like, I'm reading it, I'm like, I can't believe this.
Right.
And then it was just like, so I'm like, looking to see how long ago I talked to him, and we have these periods to where we don't, he was doing his thing as far as life, working and whatnot, and I was dadding and working too, so we don't have to. I'm a person that we wasn't the people that had to talk all the time. When we linked, we kicked it. We used to go to brunch and whatnot. With the music, we like this. So yeah. So it was just to read that. That was the most, one of the most. Probably the second most surreal thing I probably would have experienced in a matter of 3 months.
I was gonna say, did that all happen in the same year?
Yeah, it was January and then January and then March.
Cause that's crazy, like a life sequence right there. That a whole thing almost seems like a whole movie.
Yeah.
And like to see you here now, looking like a whole goddamn model commercial right now.
You funny as hell. It's crazy. It's the craziest thing that happened. No, it's. I can't believe that stuff happens. I don't be laughing because it's funny. I laugh because it's just
life,
unbelievable.
Man.
It's so unbelievable.
Yeah. I'm not saying like it's life just because everybody has like some random stuff like this, because I'm not gonna say that is a normal thing, but like I definitely has to be shed some light on about like I could show some like sense of like compassion and like how I am proud of you about how you're handling it right now, because a lot of people can definitely take it this way and go down that dark path and just start blaming the world for what happened to them. And
I mean, The world isn't supposed to be nice. The world is just a bunch of bad events interrupted by good ones. You know, so I think that in the moments where we experience loss, it's a chance for you to be able to, as I'm learning now, you know, allow God to work on you, you know, because that's when you're most vulnerable to influences, you know. So seeking his word, as I'm told by my mentor, you know.
But you're definitely open to all that stuff, and that's what I'm trying to get at, like about being like proud of you about your journey that you decided to do. Yeah. Because a lot of people won't even welcome that with open arms. They might just be living in the shock and just letting it ride and just saying, well, shit. Yeah. Who cares?
I mean, if you do that though, it's like refusing life's natural way of forward progression. You know, like after he passes away, you know, the next day still is gonna come.
Facts.
You know, after you know, your friend passes away, the next day is gonna come, and at some point, you know, we have to ask ourselves: do we want to be victimized by life, and to the point to where we, you know, die while we're living, or do you want to be an example as to what could happen, or you know, how one experienced life in its most tragic time, and then build from there, and then because someone might be watching and they might need it, and then you might inspire someone that could bring forth, you know, a substantial amount of change, or some type of, you know, some type of service or whatever that might benefit you know, the community or something. So
right. Hey man, I definitely appreciate you like opening up about that, cause like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
I know before you said, "Nigga, don't talk about this on stream," and
I
said, "Fuck that."
No, I would have
like,
talked. He said, "Fuck that, man."
No.
Fucking do it.
But hey, like I said, definitely my condolences to all that.
Yeah,
I know
definitely.
that's very tough, but let's go ahead and get on to like some happy stuff. What team you on, bro?
What you mean?
Are you on that K-Dot team?
Man, come on, man. It's
hey, he just dropped today. You know,
it's a tough.
We got to talk a little bit about that. What you think about it though? What?
Man, I think it's dope. I really didn't believe, and I still can't believe we're in a time where this is happening.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that, you know, it's been 10 years almost, they've been sneak dissing each other. You know, you get the subliminals, you know, it's things that you kind of got to know history to. It's one thing you got to know about one track to know about the next, but now people are just saying names. They like, fuck it.
It's if we're gonna air it out,
they like it's up, and I love it. It got me outside just with goosebumps.
Oh, man.
So, but I'm Team Kendrick right now.
I don't know how you feel about it, but like people still shitting on my man J. Cole about what happened.
As they should.
Oh man, we're gonna disagree, bro. We're gonna disagree.
He deserves to be.
Bro.
He deserves to be shat on.
Hey, you know, the only thing I'll say is I agree with what he did. I'm not gonna say that he apologized, because he didn't apologize.
You know,
look, we can read it back verbatim. The man didn't apologize. Like, he literally said, "Who believes here that K-Dot is one of them guys?" And the whole crowd went crazy. And then that's
like someone hitting you. No, it's like
I understand.
It's like someone
like the indirectness of it.
Man, it's like someone hitting you and then you hitting them back, and then you like, bro, who really think he got hands though? I mean, come on, that's my guy.
I get
you know what I'm
it.
No, bro. And then you've been already talking like this like best rapper stuff. Like, bro, people, we got away from like competition.
Look. I'll put it like this: for people that have money, and people who have money don't just do things to just do things. They do things strategically, usually. And for somebody to come out with an EP that's coming out called Might Delete Later, and then have a track
that just adds to the corniness.
That just magically happened.
That means you premeditated the corny in it.
I'm just saying, bro. And then I'm saying, I'll say it like this too. The fact that you just said Drake's been sneak dissing for a while. This is who Drake is, and that like Drake's been like on this like he'll do things just because they're popping wave, and he's been dissing Kendrick for a while. Now, if I started rocking with Dude and we got on a track and we're talking our shit, and then one of my other boys, let's say that you start dissing me now, or dissing us, like thinking that we clicked up, and then I'm like, all right, well, why you dissing me now? And then my boys are telling me to say something, then I say something.
Nah, I ain't feeling that.
You know?
Nah, this is what, and I'm not a hip hop. You know.
No, talk your talk.
But this is from what I've gathered, you know, on my, you know, unprofessional investigative.
Okay.
But supposedly though, it's about with Kendrick, you know, this and Drake. Drake is this person that they say that is someone that is targeting kids. You know, with the Euphoria title to Kendrick's song is the name to the TV show that Drake executive produced, Euphoria.
Yeah.
Which is high school kids, you know, drugs and all this other, you know,
shit,
and it's and the music that Drake makes isn't necessarily, it has substance in the sense of what he's talking about, because it's like heartbreak and women and stuff. It's not necessarily, I mean, it's what they would say consumer rap too, but it doesn't have the value or it's not rich in substance with like what we can do in our lives and what we go through in our everyday lives is like men or black men, something that Kendrick would do. Okay. And so when Kendrick's like, I'm talking for the culture, which was hip hop, that's what it's based on, you know, black and brown people and whatnot. So, and it's supposed to be, you know, the uplifting education, you know, of our people. So Drake is just kind of this guy who they say had a nose job, is light skinned, and he's kind of like, you know, picking and choosing which type of cultures he wants to be in with these different voices, and, you know, using his Jewish, you know, background to help him with his, you know, guy, Lucian Grange, and then they use that to boost his numbers and give him unlimited money or whatever. So, and then they use this algorithm, you know, hold the algorithm hostage to where it benefits only him. So it's just like
I
this
didn't
thing.
really agree with that, but
it's just like, it's this thing. It's why everyone's dissing him, you know, which is why everything's kind of like doper to me, because it's like not even just rap. It's like, oh my God, like, who's better than who? It's more so about, okay, you're doing a bunch of fuck shit with women, like sleeping with people's girls and shit like that, probably pillow talking too, some real khaki colored brother stuff. And then you doing this extra stuff with this rap with the money and the algorithm.
I wasn't here to defend Drake. My agenda was to defend my true light skinned guy, J. Cole, Mr. Cappuccino, J. Cole.
The latte flavored brothers.
Hey. That's all I was gonna do. Like, I didn't think Drake was. I didn't know, like, he was obviously. I don't think anybody knew, maybe they did, about like all the stuff Drake's been doing, but I think the fame got to him a long time ago. I personally like.
Oh, he said it. He says it all the time.
Yeah. The fame got to him.
They made me evil. They made me a demon. They made me like this.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
so like soft ass Drake, I think it was like around on time. What was it with? I can't remember the album, but it had.
So Far Gone.
Maybe no. It was it had All Me in it with Big Sean and. I can't remember the name of the album.
That's All Me.
Yeah, and 2 Chainz.
What's that?
It was around like 2014, 2015 that he started. Yeah. It was. I'll probably put it in the video. It'll just pop up right now. But my point is just like, I think around then, like, he started changing up, and that's when he started clicking up with like Future, and then started thinking he's acting hard.
But it's a reason
like
why
a tough
they
guy now.
You said it earlier, like rich people do these things for a reason. But so it's reasons why, like when you see people do things, and music is a weird space, you know, because we do things and just let them happen. We really don't sit and pick it apart. Like, why is he always going to, like, you know, Atlanta to get these people, these street people?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not. That's what Kendrick's saying. Like, when he's like, have you ever played Have You Ever? In that song Kendrick that just dropped, that's basically saying, and then he goes into talking about, have you ever did these things? Because no, you haven't. You're a guy from this place, and you go get these people from these places to get their groups of people to co-sign you.
It's true. Like the whole Sexy Red thing down there with what's popping off in Memphis right now. And then, because like he went down there, he got the UK flow when drill started coming out. Yeah,
I mean, it's like, if you're looking at it from in my opinion, if you're looking at it from a just straight business thing, you know, you're looking at these different, I don't know, markets, you know, with the different demographics, and then people, you know, sounds. And you're getting next to it, you're trying to get into it while, you know, before it start getting hot, or while it's getting hot, you get in. It's like, you know, buying a stock on the way up. You know, you get in, get the profits, and then you get away from it when it's about to lose value or whatever. You know, it's kind of like what he does. That's what we do in business, you know, so.
I was gonna say, like, if there's anything I was gonna tell him that he is the GOAT at, I would say that right now he's just leading the business. He knows what to do strategically. Like, I would say Drake knows just how to maneuver in and out of like deals and whatnot. Now, as it goes for like handling actual personal relationships, I don't think he's good at it at all.
I don't think he cares to be.
I think he could care less. I think he sees certain people as dollar signs.
I don't think none of them do though.
Yeah.
I think if you go into business, I think you should go into business with your core people.
Yeah.
Your people, and then you might befriend people along the way, but you go in with your people, and then everyone else is just everyone else.
Yeah. No, definitely facts. But kind of maneuvering that, because I know Fort Wayne had a little bit of beef not that long ago. We talked about it before.
Not.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about it a little bit.
You're not gonna bring it up.
Yeah, we gotta bring it up one more time.
Jump across this
He's
not right for real. No.
But I know we had a cipher not that long ago, and like things kind of cooled down now.
I was hoping that died
on this front, but it didn't die down. It died down. But I had to get your thoughts on it on this video. Like, what you think about it, man?
Man, overall.
I need to understand. I need to understand.
It was a good thing, man. I think it was a good, initially, the first time we did this, I was going to be way more critical on it, but I think we should, it was a good thing.
Maybe it was a good thing we did this one.
Yeah, it was a good thing. It was a good thing. When
he murdered y'all. First of all, the first video, he said names.
No, because it would go against my ultimate goal, which is to help push collaboration, so I think what good came of it and why it was good is the fact that we got people that wouldn't have probably come together to attempt to do something for our area.
Right.
I think where it went wrong though is people lost sight of the goal, And the goal is really important because when you're doing business and you're trying to sell the product or you're trying to do anything, you have to start with the goal and work backwards, and then manage the emotions of people, move everyone from point A to point B in the most effective, efficient way possible without, a lot of friction. And a lot of that is emotional management on your part, and then just people management and communication management on everyone's part, especially as the leader. And I think that's something that isn't necessarily a strong suit.
Okay.
For a lot of us. Not to say anyone's a bad leader. What I mean by that is understanding that we have to remove what we want aside, or put that aside, and then objectively identify what's working, what's not working, what we have to do, what we shouldn't do, why we have to do these things, why we shouldn't do these things, and then run the play.
Facts.
And forget how everyone else feels about it, so we can get this whole thing moving, and then build a buzz, and then keep following up with more. Like, we could just do it like battle rap cars. They got different cars like Gnome, I forget what all the Summer Madness, all the stuff that they used to have, Smack URL TV, whatever.
I agree.
But we could have just kept doing ciphers like that as content, because a lot of us lack content ideas and then making good content.
He's actually never seen battle rap in his life. He's just
never ever. I swear.
Right I've
seen this shit on Reddit.
He literally just made it. But no, for real. I agree with everything that you're saying right there. I definitely, when I first kind of summarizing everything, I don't want to get too into it, but just I believe that there was a lot of egos in the room. And maybe the first one didn't go the way that people thought it was gonna go, but I definitely thought it was good for the culture here, create a buzz, definitely had a positive message to it. Then Heat Check came out, and I thought everybody was on their gritty. Everybody was on like some good battle rap shit. The lyrics were hitting, all the punchlines were there. I thought that was beautiful as well. Now, anybody that obviously I've like talked to certain people and like they still got rubbed the wrong way even on Heat Check.
Yeah.
But I thought both of them were beautifully made for the culture here in Fort Wayne.
And I think I agree, and I think a misconception that was probably well, it came from nowhere really. I don't know how it came about, is that people were picking, like it was a secret, like local Illuminati or that were, no, it was literally someone was like, yo, I'm thinking about doing this. They found someone else that was thinking the same thing. Then they found more people that was thinking the same thing. And then brought other people that could help promote it on a bigger platform, all together on the same thing. When it fell apart was when that second cipher came from Indy.
Right.
That second cipher, that's when things started to change.
Yeah.
And Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Man,
I'll
what a
give you
time
that.
to be alive, the Cypher.
Yeah, facts. But hey, man, I want to go ahead. I want to say thank you for sliding on out, showing some
appreciate it,
love.
man.
I got
I appreciate it.
I got two-parter question for you before you get on up out of here.
All right.
And start making them big old Dr. Dre deals that you be making. That's why you look like this, bro. You don't even see. He's got
Nah,
the
this is from Vision Baby, man.
Bro, that's
This is
Kanye
Vision
at his best.
Nah,
right
this is our
there.
Vision
Kanye
Baby,
made that.
Vision Baby stuff, man. On the South Side, on South Calhoun.
He's got 2 million rocks right here. And
Nah, man. Hey, relax.
But we'll go ahead and we'll start off with what's going on with the company that you got right now. I know we talked about it last time that you and Scoob, was it Scoob that you talked about?
D-Ham and Scoob on the
Yep, you
Scoob
talking
on
about them. So I want to hear what y'all got going on right now, and then where do you see that going in the next couple of years?
Yeah. So right now in music, I'm working in different like sector or industries right now. So music, I'm working with Muddy Alumni Media Company.
Okay.
It's on Calhoun Street, 2101. Calhoun Street is the studio location. It's with Scoob on the track, D-Ham, Ham on the beat. I've known Scoob for a while now, back when we was recording out of the Pyramid. Shout out N Pt2.
Shout out.
Shout out man. Shout out N Pt2 spot when it was the Pyramid, 808, shout out 808, his brother.
Oh my God.
That's where I met Scoob, and then I went to high school, Snyder, with D-Ham, but they like this. So, and then I built that relationship with him. I was actually engineering some of Scoob's albums and songs and stuff, just on the back end. Really, no one really knew, and they're just people I admire, look up to because they're successful. So I see that being what I know it'd be. It's just a matter of time. But we're offering a full media package from start to finish. So if an artist comes up to us and they want to get started, almost like a startup business, want to take them from getting it set up, and then from the full recording process, recording, mix, master, the cover art, the release, promo, marketing. So the whole kit and caboodle at one-stop shop. That's what we're looking to do there.
Dope. Dope, man.
Yeah, and then right now I work at the Matt Booker Agency with American Family as an insurance agent, fully licensed.
He does it all, bro.
Yep.
God damn.
Yep. So right now, because of the loss of my son, I'm pushing for people, especially with young families our age, to sit down and think about what how they're going to leave their legacy, and also what opportunities lie with having not only your final expenses taken care of, but having living and death benefits with life insurance, whole life insurance.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm doing that right now too. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
My guy, where you see all that stuff going in the next couple of years?
$1 million businesses. All of them.
Okay.
All
Everything.
Every
He's
single
like,
one.
I don't want to touch it unless.
Bro, I'm not. Listen, everyone's in it doing, even with music, man. I'm not in it to like do rapping or engineer or produce or anything like that. I'm looking to see how I can make a multi-million, billion-dollar company and then be able to, hire people. And I would love to be able to make a company and it be a multi-million, billion-dollar company and hire everyone in the community.
Beautiful.
But it's just one of those things that you gotta put in a little effort, a little investment, and just let compound interest take its course. But
keep going, man. I'm rooting for you. I'm one of them ones rooting for you, bro. I see, like I talked about earlier, I see you doing great things. Great father, family man, great businessman, dope ass producer. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Appreciate
Much
it,
respect,
man.
bro.
Appreciate
Much
it.
respect. I'd like to thank you one more time.
Appreciate
Go ahead,
it, man.
Shout out wherever we can find you, because we need to find you, bro.
Yeah, man. So you can find me on Facebook right now, Dewan Lowe. But follow me follow our company, Muddy Alumni, MUDDY Alumni, on Facebook, Instagram too. We'll get the YouTube pages and stuff up. Everything's in the building stages right now. You can find me on Facebook, Dewan Lowe, though, DWANLOWE.
Cool.
The real SNQ on Instagram.
Cool. Thank you again for coming on out. Till next time, Kings and Queens, stay royal out there. Peace.
We